Get excited and get your wallets out. Borrow mommy and daddy's credit card without their permission, rob a bank, take out a second mortgage, and if your job's not paying you enough, suck it up and get 4 more jobs. Do whatever you have to do to get a bunch of money because there's a brand new bundle in Call of Duty. For the low price of 55 Canadian dollars, the conversion to USD is $40. No one cares. But what everyone does care about is this bundle. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a 10-kilometer line at every convenience store across the country just so people could get a PlayStation gift card to buy this bundle. This is going to become the most sold digital DLC of all time and will be more popular than the Morbius movie. I guarantee there's people in retirement homes that are spending their entire life savings just to get a PC to get a taste of this bundle. And with all this exciting talk, I know you're at the edge of your seat, knuckles deep into your wallet, ready to buy this. So what do you get for spending half of the price it costs to buy Vanguard in its entirety? You get this. A couple emblems, titles, and weapons with tracer rounds that you'll never use. A Ana skin that doesn't actually look that bad, definitely not worth $50, but a cool looking skin, and a Mastercraft Armaguera that is almost functionless because the attachments that come pre-equipped make the gun perform very poorly. And if you put good attachments on this weapon, you get rid of the Cerberuses and majority of the customization this has. Some of the things in this bundle are actually pretty decent looking and very interesting. Not worth the price, but cool nonetheless. Now, what does make this bundle somewhat worth it, and don't rush and buy a third one because I already know you bought 2 with how high in demand these are, you also get 5,000 COD points. And if you look at the COD store, for the exact same price that this bundle is, you would just get the 5,000 COD points on their own. So with this bundle, a lot of people are going to think, hey, I'm getting all of this extra stuff for the price of 5,000 COD points, which is true, but it's the exact same tactic any common store uses. Let's imagine this. You're in a grocery store and you have a list of stuff that you're buying. And your goal is to only purchase stuff on your grocery list. But then you walk down the snack aisle and you see Oreos are on sale. Buy 2, get 1 free. The Oreos aren't on your shopping list, but you think, hey, that's a pretty good deal. I'm getting a free box of Oreos, even though you're spending extra money to get something that wasn't on your grocery list initially. There's gonna be so many people that buy this bundle just because they think they're getting a screaming deal. I'm pretty sure with all of the extras, if they were sold separately from the 5,000 COD points in a standard Mastercraft bundle, they wouldn't buy this Cerberus Mastercraft bundle. What's incentivizing people to spend money is the 5,000 COD points. And with the King Kong and Godzilla event going on right now, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be wanting to buy those individual bundles, but then look at this 5,000 COD point bundle and think, hey, not only am I getting the Cerberus Mastercraft and 5,000 COD points, I can use that 5,000 COD points to buy 2 of the 3 King Kong, Godzilla, or Mechazilla bundles when they only intended to buy their favorite one. And then they'll see this and go, hey mom, I know I said I was only going to spend $20 on the credit card, but if I spend $40, I'm getting that full $40 worth of value plus a little bit extra. And for parents who use iPads as babysitters, they're gonna think, hell yeah, that's a great deal. And all this is Activision trying to milk the cow of the consumer until that cow is almost dead and we have no more money left to spend on the game because we took out a second mortgage, we can't pay our debt, but hey, we got that Mastercraft bundle for $50. Business speaking, this is incredibly smart. This is a great strategy to try and make as much money for your company as possible. And I know there's going to be so many drooling Call of Duty fanatics that haven't seen the sun since Warzone launched, and they will think this is the best deal ever and they'll buy it instantly, leading to them spending $30 to $40 extra that they wouldn't have originally spent just because they think this is something that's quote unquote worth it in the long run. And for some people, this bundle might actually be worth it. I'm not trying to tell you what you can and cannot spend with your disposable income. If you want to go and buy this, go right ahead. I don't control what you do with your money. Hell, there's people out there that spend $20 a month on an OnlyFans account when the hub exists for free. Do I think it's a little silly to spend your money on that? Absolutely. But hey, if that's what floats your boat, then set sail. I did also spend money on bundles this year as well, so I can't really talk trash about those people. I spent $14 for the Godzilla bundle, which by far is the best bundle out of the Monarch operation. And if you think King Kong's better than Godzilla, holy smokes, we need to check your ass into a psych ward. Because how is a giant gorilla cooler than a prehistoric dinosaur lizard thing that looks really fucking sick, let me add, and it also breathes out a hyper beam like it's Pokemon. Mechagodzilla or mechazilla, whatever it's called, that's a close second. It's a pretty cool skin as well. I wouldn't spend money on it. I also haven't seen any of the movies in the Monsterverse except the very first Godzilla that came out in like the 2010s. I don't know when it was. The movie was just Godzilla fucking up some giant moths. The King Kong bundle's absolutely trash. The coolest weapon is a reskin of the Skull Crusher that doesn't look as cool as the original Skull Crusher because Big Monkey sucks and I'm a hater. One thing I also learned I can do is every time I buy a bundle in Call of Duty, I can claim it as a business expense for taxes, which blew my mind, which means when I bought Godzilla, that's literally a tax write-off as long as I put it in a video. That's crazy to me. So I'm going to take advantage of that later on as well. I also said at the beginning of Vanguard, I ain't spending shit on the game. I'm going to use this as a little smoke and mirrors moment. I bought the Godzilla skin for Warzone, and we all agree with that, right? Okay, we're on the same page. That's fantastic. Still haven't bought anything for Vanguard yet. And I honestly, after this Godzilla bundle, I'm pretty sure I still won't buy any bundles this year, especially knowing that at the end of Vanguard, all of the bundles and all of the blueprints and camos that you unlock from Modern Warfare, Cold War, and Vanguard, they're not carrying over to Modern Warfare 2. So knowing that, when the really cool bundles come out this summer, I'll look at them at the store and be like, hey, that's pretty awesome looking, but I ain't spending money on it because I'm only going to be able to use it for like 2 months until Modern Warfare 2 comes out. And I see it all the time in comment sections. People are starting to get really upset that they're not carrying over to Modern Warfare 2, when that's how Call of Duty has worked since forever. When the next game comes out, everything in the previous game doesn't carry over and just stays there. So in Black Ops 2, when you bought all those DLC camos, which were extremely cheap, they were $2, those stayed on Black Ops 2. And when Call of Duty Ghosts came out the following year, it was the exact same thing. If you wanted cool camos, you had to buy them. I think a lot of people are mainly upset because their Damascus and DM Ultra camos won't cross over, but that's half of the fun, is having to re-unlock it again. Maybe the generation of kids that were always given participation awards are finally growing up and starting to play Call of Duty, and so they expect to be rewarded for anything they do. I said that as a joke, but as I'm thinking about it, maybe that's actually what's going on in the Call of Duty community, and I just solved our biggest issue. I should be awarded a Nobel Peace Prize for that. I better have a letter in my mail in the next couple of days with my nomination. And one last time to ruffle some feathers, King Kong can fucking suck my dick.